Sweet. My guy isn't picking it up with his perception. Let's just break everything. What? Don't strain yourself, Spores, I'll take care of it. Mystery of Al Capone's Vault. That's one of those +1 safe crack. Ooh. Published by one Geraldo Rivera, this work of non-fiction discusses the furor and excitement surrounding the opening of a mobster Al Capone's lost vault. Too bad you don't have volume 2, you'll never know what they found in there. Okay. Got a bunch of books saved in our vault for upgrading. I think I'm going to save it for skill point 10 on stuff. How about break it open? Get away from me, murderers. Ooh, take a rest. Now watch for the best. There you go. If you want the job done right, ask Rose. Armor, perception, heavy weight, 8 crit chance, usable on a melee weapon. Ooh. Okay. And let's see what's in the vault. Or the downstairs area. Oh, there we go. The downstairs vault. Ooh, underground stuff. Triple wires. Okay. Wonder if this is where Dengler's hiding. Improvised explosives. Extra grenade. Also, everyone reload, by the way. Ooh, Cobzilla. 500. Okay. Move distance. Use armor. Scratched hide. And fire mode to ×7. Reduces accuracy. 1 in 3 will hit, or 1 in 2 will hit. Let's do a crouch. Okay, and then tactical shotgun. And just crouch. Oh, they've crouched before. Okay, so these guys do not have conductive armor. Oh, we have got the right ammo for this. This is 7.62 ammo as well. Let's try this. We can reload. Got a bit of ammo now. The armor. Okay. Crouch. Next turn. Iron blasted. Rose. $183. And the source sword. 150 XP. Cobzilla. Up chucker for brawling. Killer skin, human foot, human hand. Okay. Reload. Okay. Secondaries loaded. And secondaries loaded. Okay. What is this? Bag of cat litter, 8 pounds. So we need a lot of it. Okay, okay. Need 56 pounds or something. Okay, see where this goes. It's locked and no amount of wishing will unlock it. Can we not leads to the surface, but it looks like a locked grate covers the exit. Your arms. Can't quite reach the lock from this side. Okay, so it could have actually broken into the bank vault without the fight. Handlock. From somewhere else.
A nest of villains, if ever there was one.
I took Pistol Pete's advice on that one. Anyway, I feel a little bit guilty about accidentally hitting this guy in the fight. There you go, fella. Alright. So, what do we have? Mr. Gecko. Ah, that's the banker guy.
Supposed to be saving the people of Rodia, not killing them. It's the leather jerks you want to kill.
Okay. Okay, that does upset him. Just checking, just checking. Why do we have a red reticle on him? UX design. Thought it meant I can kill him. Yeah, anyway. Leather jerks. Dante. Ooh. Leather jerk. I repair toasters. Peasant. I don't want no trouble. Okay. I think this is probably a crater. It goes down in somewhere. Farmer. Chest, farmer, tool shed. Yes. A sturdy young woman with dreadlocks tending some weeds in a little vegetable patch. She looks annoyed by your presence. What do you want? Goodbye. Bye now.
Very well. Return if you change your mind.
Now there's a woman with her head on the right. Virgil. Ah, Virgil. Speak to Virgil. My prize, bull possum Satan, has broken out of his pen again. Gotta find him before he tears somebody up. Do you need some help finding him? If you was to find him and herd him back this way, stranger, I'd be much obliged. Might even be able to pay you something for your troubles. Get him moving by giving him some of these possum snacks. He loves them snacks. But if you harm him or kill him, you and me gonna have words. Got too much invested in that old possum. Want us to save Satan? Please. He's the biggest, most ornery possum you ever saw, but he's also the best damn stud in this crater. And worth his weight in gold. Gotta get him back before one of the other farmers gets hurt or guns him down in self-defense. Do you have any cat litter? What do you want for? Oh wait, for radiation, right? Well, I'm afraid we don't get much radiation around here, so we don't hoard it. Dante might have some. He keeps cats to keep the rats away from his gate. Agave. Okay.
What was his name again? Viral? Well, it should be.
Rose.
This is marvelous.
Keep it in your bed.
What a well-planned farm. I wish Kathy could see this.
Wish I could be with my kids at the clinic. Oh. So we need to get a possum. Did we get, hold on, what did we get? Possum snacks, yeah. Add to a hotkey. Oh, water. Crank is attached to a rope which is hooked to a bucket. Drop the bucket in the well, turn the crank, and pretty soon you'll have some water.
Please repeat, ma'am. What's the situation again?
It's them, God's militia bastards. They got my son!
Where do they have your son, ma'am?
In the town square. They set up one of their tent shows down there, and they've been preaching and recruiting all day. But now they got my boy, and they say they're going to make an example of him. They say he's a sinner.
Thank you, ma'am. And don't worry. We won't let your son die. Ranger Team Echo is on the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love my boy.
Echo 1, this is Santa Fe Base. Come in.
This is Echo 1, go ahead, over.
Roger, Echo 1. Did you copy that transmission?
Copy, over.
10-4, sending you the coordinates now. And we need this handled correctly, Echo 1. This is a great chance to get another look at these God's militia creeps. And raise our rep at the same time. Don't mess it up.
Santa Monica.
Santa Fe Base out.
As long as you understand. Oh no. It's from the worm disease. Can be removed with the appropriate item or by a real doctor. Got it from the well, doc. What does it actually do? Minus 3 coordination, minus 3 awareness. I've been saving this. Acute pod infection. Nope. Wait, we have. Hold on. Some disease effects. Yeah. Come on, Daniel. Add to hotkey. Ah, removed, sweet. So we can actually give that to the doctor. Did not realize that. Never knew. Ah, that's the other hole. I assume. Locked and no amount of wishing will remove it. It's okay, mummy will fix it. Brawn. There you go. But we can try lockpicking as well. Chris. And that takes us down. Yeah. Okay.
Used to be all kinds of veggies here. Now, just agave. Greedy bastard Dinger's gonna starve us to death.
Satan. And has a possum snake.
Easy now. He's just scared.
Opossum, my possum.
Look at that magnificent beast.
What? Okay.
I'm sending you back to hell.
What? Calm down. Satan, thank you, stranger. It's good to have the old bastard back. I don't have much, but take this as a reward. Hope old Satan didn't give you too much trouble. Now, what can I do for you? You look like you're new to Rodia. 10 9mm ammo. What did you think of Rodia? Fair City, the jewel of the LA wetlands. At least it was till that damn leather jerk showed up. Now it's dying off the vine, and I don't know if it'll ever come back. Who are the leather jerks? Or Sam, the mayor, brought them in for security after we got attacked by synths, but they've taken over and dangled him from the towers. Wouldn't be so bad if they were just thugs. They'd get drunk, hurt some folks and move on. But they're smart thugs. They see this here crater as a gold mine and they're planning to strip it. Strip the crater? We've set aside a little of our land to grow agave so the mayor can make tequila at his distillery, but that old bastard Dengler realized he could make a fortune if all the land was turned to agave. Now we're nothing but field slaves for a booze factory. So nobody's growing proper food, we're all getting weak and sick besides. What do you think is causing the sickness? Don't know if you can blame Dengler and the jerks, but I will say this. We weren't getting sick when we were eating well. What's your take on Dengler? Dengler had Rodia sussed from day one, saw the potential here. Saw who he could use and who he'd have to lose. Hung the mayor out to dry and took over his still. Tricked all the farmers into changing their crops. Buddied up with Gecko at the bank. Got him to make the bullets, the only legal tender, so he could take away the ammo we needed to defend ourselves. Going to suck on the corpse of this town until it's a bloodless husk. So you don't trust the bank? It's not a bank anymore, it's an ammo dump. Don't know where our cash is, long gone I guess. But all the bullets the jerks collected at the casino and the front gate are deposited in the safe, stolen from us. They can't use them to run those thugs out of town. What do you think about the casino? Just another part of Dengler's master plan. The hookers, the games, the drinks, all meant to bleed us out of our bullets. If we don't get rid of him and his jerks, they're going to suck us dry. You don't like the hookers? Nah, I don't fault them boys and girls. They're caught in the same traps as the rest of us. You think Gecko is working with the jerks? He is. I didn't like that guy before the leather jerks showed up. Now I hate him. Money only goes one way at the bank of his inn. It never comes out. Just you try to make a withdrawal. Never happened. How did Dengler trick the farmers? Dengler told all us farmers he'd pay us big money to grow only agave so he could turn it into tequila. Then when everybody had agreed and started planting, he told us he'd deposit all the money in our account at the bank. But now Gecko is telling us he's put a hold on withdrawals until the unrest is over. In other words, until we're too weak to fight back. How do you feel about the towers? Those towers were a beacon of hope in this land, and the radio I rigged to them was our connection with the outside world. Now those coyotes have made them into goddamn gun position. It's sick. You rigged up the radio? Yep. Always been handy with electronics, but those jerks smashed it as soon as they showed up. More of the English scheming. So you could fix up the radio? Well, I'd be happy to fix it for you, but you gotta do something for me first. You have to save Dante Goodman. His wife Beatrice and that rat Dengler are trying to get him to tell her where he's hidden all his money, and once they do, they're going to kill him. I'm still mad Dante left me for that tramp. I don't want him to die. If you get him away from that woman, prove to him that she means to harm, then I'll fix that radio for you, but not before, and straight up killing her ain't the answer. Not before he knows. Anyway, if Dante believes Beatrice died an angel, he'll mourn her for the rest of his days and he'll never come back to... yeah, okay, I'm selfish. I want him back. What's wrong with that? And he won't come back if he thinks I was telling lies about her all this time. If he knows the truth, he'll come back. So show him, stranger, show him! Then I'll fix the radio. Dante left Virgil for Beatrice. And they are trying to use Beatrice to get Dante to tell Dengler where he buried his money. What do you think of the sin? Man can do what he wants with his body, place his whole self if he wants to. I'm not going to judge, but when you start hurting people or telling people how to live their lives, that's where I draw the line. I don't care about what Matthias says about peace and love on the radio. Those metal madmen killed friends of mine. So you're not going to fix the radio? Who's Dante Goodman? You don't know him? He owns a good fifth of the farmland in the crater. Reese's farmer in Limbo Town, and I helped him get there. We were married for 20 years. Ran the farm together, lived our lives together, shared a bed together. Then that hussy Beatrice came along sniffing after his money, and it all went to hell. Dante switched teams and I was out in the cold, just like that. Dante left you? I knew Dante played both sides of the fence, but I thought he had taste. That Beatrice is about as classy as a rat sandwich and about as trustworthy as a horse pedal addict. Well, as mad as I am at Dante for dumping me, I'm worried for him too. Beatrice is only after his money, and now that she's got Dengler helping her, I don't think he's long for this world. That's why I want you to get him away from her before you make your move. What is horse pedal? You're lucky if you don't know. It's the drug all the kids are taking these days. Makes them into happy dreamers that ain't got enough energy even to eat. Got enough energy to steal though, at least when they need their next fix. Then they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. You two were together? That's the part I don't get. Me and Dante? We love the same things. Love growing things, feeding people, tending to the possums. Hard work and simple pleasures. That was us. Then this girl comes along and she don't want none of that. Hates it. But somehow she wraps him around her little finger and suddenly he's ashamed of all those simple beautiful things. What do you think about Beatrice? You know, until I met that woman, I didn't think snakes could have tits. Okay. And
So sorry to see you and Dante on the outs, Birch.
I just wish I could wake him up to the truth.
Maybe we can make him see sense.
I hope so. I haven't had any luck. Bit of buried stuff over there. This the 6.8. Okay. Which is this one, and this one is the better one. Is the D. Strip pots. Checking. Oh, there we go. Is any more buried goodness? Any points of interest? Betamax type blow dryer. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Norwalk 105 East. People from LA might actually recognize that. Where is this place? Oh, what's over there? Spores notices some odd markings. Ooh, shrine. Beneath faded artwork an inscription reads, Mega Cynics, all shall be revealed in time. Each squad member gained 1 skill point. As well as a shrine. Is that this shrine? Or new shrine? Not quite sure. Okay. Farmers. I'll just be running around. Running around in circles. What is this tool shed about? No. Mine's unlocked. Take a rest and watch the best. Critical. This arm, please. And Kate, use your skills, please. Okay. Triple box. Okay. Was this the one we just did? Ooh, okay. Pogo. Pogo, possum, possum. Oh, okay. Willa. Poor Mayor, such a nice man. There's something wrong with this possum, and not just because it's pure white with pink eyes. Fist-sized purple lumps poke from its fur and dried blood cakes its tail. Pete, is that you? My god, I thought I'd never see you again. What are you doing with these folks? I'm running with the rangers now. No more selling guns to sketchy teenagers. An older woman, clothed in rags, her face deeply carved by wind and weather, she mumbles to herself as she works. What do you think of the Rodia towers? Those towers have been the symbol of Rodia's hope since before the apocalypse. Now them leather jerks have turned it into some kind of Golgotha. They smashed the radio set that used to connect us to the outside world. Why do you think the jerks smashed the radio? To trap us here, to keep us from calling for help, or knowing what's happening in the rest of the world? What do you think about the jerks? Came down out of the north like some kind of plague. Oh, they promised to help, but they've only made things worse, bringing drugs and horse and sickness, making everybody farm agave instead of wholesome vegetables and possum. So you're a possum farmer. I've been raising possums since I was younger than you, and thank the Lord for the appetites of that fat monster O'Biggin. The jerks haven't forced me to stop. He likes possum meat so much I'm selling him a cow every 2 days. I think O'Biggin. I mean, ain't right in the head, big as a house, but a mind like a child. Glad he likes my possum steaks though. Kept me safe where the others have had terrible troubles. You don't like farming agave? That's besides the point. The jerks think they're gonna get rich selling tequila. So they told everyone to grow agave. Agave ain't good for eating, only good for the still. Damn fools. Now all their field slaves gonna work without any food in their bellies. We'll all be dead and they'll be broke. You think the sickness is the jerk's fault? I don't know, but it wasn't here before they got here. My nephew got it and ain't got no idea what to do about it. Enough to break a very old heart. All I can do is pray that Dr. Hoshada knows what he's doing. What do you think of Dr. Hoshada? Don't know what's wrong with his face, but there ain't nothing wrong with his mind. He's the smartest man in Rodia. If anyone can cure us, it's him. What's with the little white possum? Poor thing, not long for this world, I'm afraid. Named him Pogo. Keeping him as a pet, sure as shooting can't sell him. The cancer got him and he'd poison anyone who ate him. Gives me someone to talk to though. What with my husband being away and all? Why? What? Cancer? What? This is the option. Sell Pogo to us, butcher him and sell us the meat. Okay, see what this is. This is my curiosity now, like what? Where is this gonna go? What? You want to buy my little Pogo for food, but I told you he's poisonous. You'd kill anybody you'd fed him to. Yes, we want to buy him. We want Pogo steaks. Gonna feed him to O'Biggin, I think. Well, he's gonna die soon anyway, and I can't lie and say I don't need the money. Your total is 5 bullets. Alright, Shania, right here and I'll have your meat for you, but don't say I didn't warn you. Eat him at your funeral. Come here, Pogo. Oh. I can reckon it's a trap for O'Biggin. Gonna give him some steak. Where's our little friend? Where's our little friend? Tainted opossum steak. Okie dokie.
We'll clear these fools out in no time, darling.
Just didn't go getting yourself shot, you old goat. However, that's where I'm going to call the stream for today. Just past 9 o'clock. Thanks for hanging out this evening. We made a little bit of progress, cleared out a bit more. We struggled a bit with the set piece because we couldn't take shelter and initiate combat ourselves. But I think clearing out the rest, we at least took one of the guys out that was going to come and attack us. So that's probably the strategy, and last thing we do is rescue the mayor. But I will do that tomorrow. I will be on by 7:30 UK time. Hope to see you then. Take care. Bye bye.